Face the issue. Not truth of the airway. Calling on me. From Arabian street to the village far. We're speaking the truth, no matter who you are. Face the issue. Stand up, people. The future is now. The stories of hope. We keep the light on things that men needed by making voices be heard. Every question counts, every single word. If you like letting people tuning in. Different voices calling, let the talk begin. From corruption talk to the people that cry. Asking real questions like why? Community voices, youth them rising strong. Mama them calling, saying things been wrong. And to fix the system, and to take the war. No fear, no favor. We speak it clear. The truth might be bitter, but the people must hear. From county to town, the message for prayer. Better the baby, that's the road ahead. That's the issue, no again. Truth on the airway, calling us citizens. From Liberia to the village far. We're speaking the truth, no matter who you are. That's the issue. Stand up, people. The future is now. The stories of old. We teach our life on the radio. Making voices be heard. Every question now, every single word. Politicians talk, but the people want proof. No empty promise. We can buy it too. And the best now, yeah. Jobs for the youth. Let the leaders on. Let them show the truth. From the 15 counties, every citizen matter, no one escapes. This now we country. We all gotta say, face the issues now. No delay. Talk your mind, stand your ground. Let the truth come out loud. Make it shake the town. Face the issues. No more silence. Be very rising. You're not getting it from my love. Done a show. It's a move. I don't want to see your all finance of all road that was in the country. Something going from financing. Yes.
When Liberians are desperate for leadership to deliver, desperate to know the truth, and desperate to know the real issues confronting the country.
We see this election, they will not lie. Because if you do it, the end of the country.
All the ministers in the government, they don't put all everything they say, they don't say the truth.
The people of Liberia, if you allow the opposition to win, you will suffer. The Liberians will suffer.
And the fact surrounding those issues, there is only one forum that provides the answers, face the issue on King's F. John Anthony April Godson William, commonly known as Teacher Life, from Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. The most analytical and most stimulating conversation training for the day.
That's the funny thing about Unity Park. In a football game, if we are playing a tournament, beat us today, we'll be back out of the tournament. Our focus now is not the tournament again. Unity Park get their opponent in the Liberian people, they need the Liberian people, then they come back to their team that they defeated else and they put it back everywhere. Yeah, but what can say so?
Face the issue, we speak out the fact in advocating for the right of Liberia. Face the issue brings you logic, explain logic, and advance you to discuss with logic. It's face the issue. Comes on your airway from Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Kings FM 88.5. Don't miss it.
We are seeing a systematic erosion of democracy. Executive overreach and open disregard for our constitution. Lawlessness in the legislature, with the presidency turning a blind eye, even when the sacred hall of our democracy go up in flames. Security forces brutalizing peaceful citizens. Yes. While millions have been spent on political operations that offer no protection to ordinary Liberians. They said we were the problem, but now the Liberian people can see for themselves. The real problem is the unity party that is now in power. The time has come to speak the truth without fear. This government is failing, and Liberia is paying the price. Citizens, let us not lose hope. Even the longest night must give way to daylight. Even the strongest storm must pass. We are still standing and we are still strong. We will not give up on Liberia. We will not give up on our people. And we will never give up on CDC. We are the party of the strong and the city. We are the voice of the voiceless. We are the protectors of the poor and the defender of their dreams. From New Bhutan to Peace, from Buchanan to Bone Mine, the Southern Quarter to Saskia, the CDC remains in the hearts of the people. This rally is a clear sign. We are reorganizing, we are preparing, we are coming back. I say to you, we are coming back. But in order to do that, we must build a strong, together we must fortify the one institution that can correct the failure of the Bouaka administration. And that institution is the Mighty Coalition for Democratic Change. This is why I call on all of you today, not just to believe, but to act. Not just in the movement that has invested in you. Let us pay our due so that the party remains financially and politically prepared. Your dues are more than money. They are a seed of commitment, a pledge of loyalty, and a symbol of hope. I am so proud to launch this due payment campaign today because it means that you, the grassroots, you, the real owner of this party, are ready to step forward, take charge, and prepare for the future. As your political leader, I promise you this: we will not rest, we will not retreat. We will organize, mobilize, and energize until we reclaim the leadership of Liberia. But let's do it the CDC way, peacefully, lawfully, strategically, and respectfully. Because when our time comes, and it will come, believe me, we must be ready not just to win, but to govern better. We must correct the wrongs, improve the system, and restore the dignity of the Liberian people. So let us unite, let us rise, let us believe, and let us build. And to all our young people, I say, stay focused, stay clean, stay strong. To our women, you are the backbone of this movement. Keep rising. To our elders, your wisdom is still needed. Stay with us. And to our opponent, we see the failure and we are coming to face it. Again, as the great Nelson Mandela said in a quote, it always seems impossible until it is done. Unquote. The party is alive, strong and mighty. The revolution shall continue. I believe we will uphold to death. The future is not beyond us. The future is straight ahead. And together we will get there. And so I want to close with this advice. Wait well. Liberia and Liberians will call on you again. And therefore, be prepared to win again and lead again. Remember, we are the common people. So let us all unite for the betterment of our country.
For the budget year, every year they give 1 million. You impact a lot.
If our president of this country, as God show you his wonder, you never believe it. I thought about the medicine they had.
No.
Then Umu Joshua will put the meanest man in the whole world.
Yeah.
It's just me.
Connections there, you not get it.
You have no connection.
Yeah. Just say that.
That's honor Ellen. Ellen did not want him to become president. So Ellen did not introduce him to many leaders. Ellen was doing something on her own. He started from country to country and kept him in his garage for 12 years, according to Boyka himself.
Yeah.
That means he was not empowered to meet any leader. When the African leader themselves need support from the West.
Yeah.
All African leaders, they need support from the West.
Yeah.
No African leader will help another African leader with money for the development.
Yeah.
In the West.
Yeah.
It does not have that contact. The standards for the stuff of border.
Okay.
Because when we have wrote, the Senate did a comprehensive report of their findings and attached the Supreme Court ruling and the amnesty law and everything. And the position statement for those commissioners who decided on budget to where. And then the way forward is the Panama discussion for peace. Then when Brother Canal, he received the coming there, the Dillon there, Nombi there, and he now where he's just thinking all kind of way breaker, all kind of thing. He want to go after people. Then, the CDC still control the lower house, the upper house.
Mm-hmm.
So they went, some kind of way, some kind of thing they did, but I think they did a resolution.
The Senate. Mm-hmm.
Then something happened. Wow! All that they almost signed to Yombi house. Then they brought it that Tuesday morning. They didn't tell me they had it for me. Oh! Then when I heard what was happening, it was remain 2 persons to sign. I was when we sent paper, and you were here with our own leadership, and we sent the report with all documents, legal documents, to guide where. Then Baka benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved.
Right.
Then after serving about 12 years now, he's now president now, We finish campaign for that kind of Omer, then you want to persecute us. You don't grant to persecute us. So what is going on with Kung? Then Kung said, well, what I will do for you is to help you with lawyer. Your partners and go look for lawyer. So from Kung office, my own son office that I went and saw a resolution. I have many things. So starting the resolution, I mean, we agree. Bring it now. When Baga send a bill, they will not put all the law they put in now.
Oh, okay. That was a smart move.
I said correct move. Yeah, correct move.
I address you today regarding the situation along our border with the Republic of Guinea. As President of the Republic and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Liberia, it is my duty to keep the Liberian people informed and to assure you that the peace and security of our nation remain my top priorities. In recent days, concerns have emerged as a result of development along parts of our shared border in the Salamba area, Foya District, Lufa County. These developments have understandably attracted not only our attention of our citizens living in the border community, but also being sensitive to the opinion of wider Liberian public. I want to assure the Liberian people that our government has been fully engaged and is responsibly managing the situation with calm and determination. From the very outset, the government of Liberia took immediate steps to de-escalate the situation by addressing it through peaceful diplomatic means. We have engaged directly with the government of Guinea to establish diplomatic channels. In addition, we have worked closely with our sister Republic of Sierra Leone within the framework of the Mara River Union to ensure dialogue. And during these engagements, the leaders of Liberia, Guinea, and Sierra Leone have reaffirmed our collective commitment to peace and stability along our shared borders. All parties have agreed to work toward restoring the status quo and ensuring that our border communities continue to live in peace and uphold mutual respect and trust. I am encouraged that the government of Guinea has issued instruction for its forces to return to their previous positions along the border. This is an important step toward de-escalation and demonstrate a shared recognition that peace and stability must always guide our action. At the same time, our security institutions, including the Armed Forces of Liberia, the Liberia National Police, and other joint security agencies, remain vigilant and professional. We are working closely with the local authorities and communities to maintain calm while diplomatic efforts continue. I also wish to express my appreciation to the regional and international partners who have reached out in recent days to encourage restraint and peaceful engagement. Friends of Liberia across Africa and around the world, including leaders within the Economic Community of West African States, the AU, and other international partners, have conveyed their support for a peaceful resolution of the situation. Their messages of encouragement and solidarity reaffirm Liberia's standing in the community of nations and strengthen our collective resolve to pursue diplomacy and dialogue. Let me be clear to every Liberian. Our pursuit of peaceful resolution is not a sign of weakness, but rather a demonstration of strength. It is easy to fight, break down, and destroy. As our own journey has taught us, it is more difficult to recover and build. That is why the government is exploring every available avenue to resolve this matter peacefully. We will continue to rely on diplomacy, dialogue, and the mechanisms of regional cooperation to ensure that this issue is addressed responsibly and without conflict. Liberia has always been a nation that stands firmly for peace. Throughout our history, we have maintained cordial relations with our neighbors and have consistently chosen cooperation over confrontation. People of our three borders countries share deep cultural, family, and economic ties that must always be preserved. Liberia has not only maintained peace within its own border, but has also played a significant role in helping to bring peace to other nations. From our contribution to the regional peace initiative to our active participation in international peacekeeping missions, Liberia has demonstrated that our country believes strongly in peaceful resolution to disputes. Today, as we manage the situation, we remain guided by those and are encouraged by the deep demonstration of patriotism and unity. I call upon all citizens, especially those residing in our border community, to remain calm and law-abiding. I also urge our people to avoid spreading unverified information or rumors that may cause unnecessary anxiety. Let us allow our security authorities and diplomatic channels to do their work. We enjoy today is the result of our collective sacrifice, reconciliation, and deep determination to reverse the past after many years of hardship. That peace is precious, and this government will do everything within its power to protect and preserve it. Let us remain confident, remain united, and remain committed to the values that define us as a nation. May God continue to bless Liberia and keep our nation.
When we were there, the Bwaka, we used to go to him and even feel Bwaka because of his title. Make him comfortable because of the title. But you see what he's doing? You got a lot of gangsters around here thinking that Liberia is afraid of gangsters. It's a lie. But you should be concerned as well. While it's true that you're in opposition, you should be concerned. You also have a responsibility to maintain the peace of the country. Though the burden has shifted on the government to maintain the peace. Maybe I've always kept the peace of the Republic of Liberia. Okay. During Ellen time, I've kept the peace. During President Dota, I kept the peace. Amos Otta, I kept the peace. Charles Taylor, I kept the peace. I've never broken anything in this country. I work for peace in our country, and I'm on record. Even the United Nations know that I work for peace. So I'm not trying to break the peace. What I'm telling you that those people that say they came to rescue us, they are breaking the laws of the Republic, and it is wrong.
If you can't see AB, it is wrong. It is wrong. Because in the government that I serve, any position was respected. Today, you can say that you're taking the person off because he associated with somebody. No, but you see, we are different. The respect I have for Ellen Johnson, I kept that respect. And the respect I kept for her, to respect the laws of the Republic. I even work with Ellen Johnson as a peace ambassador. I don't have a issue of keeping the peace of the country. Of course, we are peaceful. But we will not allow people to break our laws and then intimidate people who just sit. That would never happen. You know, we're in opposition. Ellen Johnson, Madam Ellen Johnson said, let me give her the respect because that's somebody that I respect so much. She did some things that we disagree, and we went to her and spoke to her. By the rule of law, you know, we have the right to protest, and we protest. We went to Ellen, and she understood that. She came on the table and we talked.
Look, the Supreme Court have been sending people on our horse. They also know how to sell people. So if it is today that the market don't know how to sell people, it's up to them. You think that we are here? Get Joseph Boakai point the country. Joseph Boakai does not own this country. This country is owned by the Nigerian. Joseph Boakai, please leave the road, Godman. Joseph Boakai has decided to rob this country. Joseph Boakai is a common criminal. And he thinks he was for the justice system of this country. So it is today that the Supreme Court don't know how to sell people. It's up to them. The Supreme Court, look, my lawyer just called me. He said he took a few up to the 4 bench. When they reach for the 4 bench, not the 4 bench only as I do out here.
The justice in chambers told your lawyers that the justice in chambers told your lawyers that you should have expressed your legal team with the rules. So
I'm working with the court now. Do I work with the court? I do not work with the court. I do not work with the court. The court is telling me to do the work of the court. This court has been serving that house. This Supreme Court has been serving that house. And then today, because of my kids, they don't know how to serve the house. It's up to them. When the country, investors are on their way coming low. Mr. Boakai have lost control of the country.
So until the 4 bench can listen to this matter and make a determination, that's what we've done.
The judge said even though the returns shows that it was properly, served, but it can be challenged for not following the procedures. And you as lawyers of the respondent should have, in collaboration with the respondent, know the rules of the house as to whom to serve. Do you think you followed the procedures that you should have as participation?
And so that's the reason why we took a section to the Chamber of Justice. Cases where they have set precepts on that branch of God, and if they have done it properly, why they stand around, they need to do it properly, assuming that was the case.
So you're saying that the marshal should have done it and not you?
Well, we took exception to whatever because the house, the lower house, the house there, they have reason to know that there was a order from this court. Evidence by the fact that the speaker on the day of the hearing didn't ask the pledge. You serve as a witness, you serve for testimony.
I mean, you also right here.
I'm on my way to Ghana.
Okay, your case today, it was, I mean, the ruling was on today, just ended the court denied your bill of information.
Joseph Boakai never in the country. Look, the Supreme Court have been sending people on the horse. The marshal know how to sell people. So if it is today that the marshal don't know how to sell people, it's up to them. You think that we are here? Yes, Joseph Boakai point the country. Joseph Boakai does not own this country. This country is owned by the Nigerian. Joseph Boakai, please leave the road, Godman. I'm gonna go. And he think he was for the justice system of this country. So it is today that the Supreme Court don't know how to sell people. It's up to them. Let the Supreme Court look. My lawyer just called me. He said he took a few up to the 4 bench. When they reach for the 4 bench, not the 4 bench only as I do out here.
The justice in chambers told your lawyers that the justice in chambers told your lawyers that you should have expressed your legal team with the rules. So
I'm working with the court now. Do I work with the court? I do not work with the court. I do not work with the court. The court is coming to do the work of the court. This court have been serving that house. This Supreme Court have been serving that house. And then today, because of my kids, they don't know how to serve the house. It's up to them. When the country, investors are on their way coming low. Mr. Boakai have lost control of this country.
Mr. Parker has become very irresponsible. Mr. Parker went to Dumia men for all of him. All men like him, be reckless. You listen to Dumia. Dumia say, I have a polar issue. Somebody told your lady to tell the person, say, you. Joseph Parker go look.
So you think that I mean there's an interference from the executive?
A level Joseph Parker don't even interfere with Qatar like a business. When you want to interfere with time, they interfere with time. Look, this thing will not move me. I'm on my to see my family. Look, I got information saying yesterday. I told Stanton, I said Kaba will rule this way. Stanton said, I said Kaba will rule this way because you got so many team like I epilepsy. If folk cannot fit in a shoe, any shoe you wear the slipper. Those are simple people. Bringing the public relative, they cannot move me. When I get back in the country, I go my country.
This is the first stage. So do you believe in the justice system?
I believe in anything. Let us spoil the country.
What will happen if you reach the full bench? What will happen
let the full bench tell me answer. You think I really care? I don't care. Spoil the country because of your care. We expect Mr. Parker to be one of the best person ever in the country. But instead of being one of the best person ever in the country, he has become a reckless old man that knows very well that the lane there is for King. Look, I'm maintaining that the lane I can only for them. I'm maintaining my statement. I cannot revoke my statement. It is for their care to tell Mr. Parker sorry to be represented, to hear with the representative job. I don't need it. I don't need it. You see me passing around calling Joseph Parker. That one that talking reckless, he's talking tell when Patrick go low. To hear with Joseph Parker. What do I get? I'm going to see my family. Don't get disappointed about reckless men that were already in the grave. Joseph Parker already dead. I brought him back to life. So Joseph Parker, I can make Joseph Parker today. When the ball and when the routine goes up, I got to
You see the out of the line. And let me say this to you.
So, okay. So, what a wonderful way to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to the program Face the Issues, the diaspora edition of the program. We are grateful again, folks, to be here to talk more. And this is something that we wouldn't get tired. We'll continue to stand for our country, and we will certainly continue to fight for our country. But we got to do it. If we must succeed in this battle, we must do it together. We must fight together. Let's keep fighting for our country. So how you guys doing? I guess you guys are doing so great. It's good that we started a week from Monday. So we're just grateful to God because, it is God. Nobody else. Imagine from Monday, Tuesday, and now we are at the weekend, Friday. The weekend starts today. So God carries us through from Monday to Friday. So we're grateful. So we just have to be grateful. We're grateful to God for, saving our lives and so preserving our lives. There are reasons why God is still preserving our lives. Yes, because we still have something to do. We still have mission. And to accomplish certain things. That's why He's still keeping us alive. Because there were people, who would have loved to see Friday. Some of them were alive yesterday, but surprisingly this morning, they woke up. Their relatives, loved ones
woke up to bad news. Some of them their bodies are in the different mortuaries, in the different funeral homes. Yes. So we just have to be grateful. So how you doing? Too many things happening in the country, folks. Anyway, we get too many things. You know, Liberia is getting quite interesting. Liberia is getting quite interesting. Too many things happening in the country. Too many things. So, like we said, the diaspora edition of the program Face the Issues is about highlighting those major happenings. Yes, those things that took place during the course of the week. So we're just grateful that we'll always sit here. And, you know, sometimes when I sit behind this microphone, sometimes, you know, the energy, you know, continues to increase on a daily basis. Yeah. Sometimes, you know, I'll have some problem. I'll have some issues on mine. It could be, you know, domestic problem, you know, yes. But whenever, you know, I sit behind this microphone, the reason why sometimes, you know, those issues go away because it's about our country. It's about our country, Liberia. So we got to keep fighting for our country. That's the only thing I can say. We'll not back down. There will always be challenges. Challenges are part of life. Oh, yes. There's no life without challenges. That's what, you know, life is about good times and bad times. Even the Elon Musk, they are trillionaire, all of that. They have challenges. With all of the money they have, they still have something because not everything money will do for you. You have to issue that money will not do it. Money can do all. With all the millions, the billions, the trillions, there are still issues that, you know, that can humble them. There are still issues that are going through. So we are grateful. We are grateful, folks. So my name is Newton Topa. The rest of the guys from the diaspora will be joining me. They will join me subsequently so that we can, today, we are definitely going to have a splendid, intriguing discussion. Too many things happening in the country, but among those issues, the paramount issue we are going to be looking at this evening is the issue that has to do with the 22nd anniversary of the Congress for Democratic Change, the CDC, the CDC. Please, too many good things. But let's go quickly to the roster. Let's see who are those here with us, our good group, our good people who have joined us here to have this discussion. So we have the first person to join. Yes, Boyman, followed by Nathan Page, Josh Woyon, Venetius Junior by Yekeson. We have Samuel Kofi Woods Jr. Okay, followed by that. We also have Paris Slobert, Lucini Vani. Yes, Lucini Vani, yes, is here with us. Emmanuel Bro is also here from Minneapolis, Minnesota, US of A. And we have Princess Peters. Followed by Princess, we have Saturday Wonderwear. Yeah, Saturday Zone Weird Wonderwear. And following us from Atlanta, Georgia, USA. Then followed by Dakosia. A. Shinio Dakosia. Yeah, Dakosia joins us from Dambala Town, Pokpa District. Yes, Pokpa District. Wow, I think it's Pokpa District should be in Cape Town County, right? Yes, Grand Cape Town, Pokpa. I think I've been hearing about that district before. Yeah, Pokpa District. Then we also have Patricia Tanu. Following Patricia, we have Quebec Goya. And Quebec Goya joins us from Texas. We also have Patricia Tanu, Otello Ramsey Gatti, and we have Amadou Kamara, John Dolo, and Anthony Dory McGill, Richard Fire Morris, and we have Winston Cheetah. James Sua, and the list goes on. Time is fast spent. We can't call all of the names here, but we're grateful that you are here with us. We are grateful to everyone. Grateful, and we'll always be grateful to you. So now, let's start the ball rolling, folks. Too many things happening in the country. We're following the Grand Jude, event. Too many Google things happening, most especially for the CDC. Sometimes when we say the most, I'm using the superlative degree, right? The most popular political party in Liberia is the Congress for Democratic Change. The most popular political party in Liberia is the CDC. And the CDC has demonstrated that over the years. You celebrating 22 years existence. And you have gone to elections. You went to elections 2005. You went to election 2011. You went to election 2017, 2023. As a party, in terms of the numbers, CDC has never dropped the numbers. CDC has always maintained the numbers. CDC has always demonstrated maturity when it comes to the numbers. So CDC has proven to the world convincingly that yes, we have the numbers. We have love by the people. We are loved by the people. So it's not a surprise when I see people talking about, oh, CDC is pouring crowd in Grand Jude County. So for me, I was sitting somewhere today and somebody would say, oh, but the first day we saw CDC we thought CDC will not pull crowd. But what? The number, the numbers continue to increase in Grand Jude. Something people thought, it would have been just, few people, maybe few Grand Judeans, and maybe imagine people from different walks of life, people from different political parties. They have all converged in Grand Jude County to celebrate, to commemorate the 22nd anniversary of the Congress for Democratic Change. No other party in Liberia, there's no other party in Liberia that has demonstrated in terms of the numbers as compared to CDC. And this is one reason why. You know what? Sometimes when other political parties, sometimes, they try to study the CDC. They try to study the CDC to derive at, the understanding that how a CDC managing, how a CDC, continuing to maintain the numbers. What a CDC is in position or out position. CDC still maintain the number. CDC still maintains the number, whether in position or out position. You saw the groundbreaking ceremony. I was there and we followed that. The groundbreaking ceremony in Congo Town. The CDC party headquarters now. It has gone far. About 5 to 6 story building now we're talking about. We went for the groundbreaking. Imagine the area was the place was filled to the extent people were climbing the coconut tree. The podium. In the coconut trees. I still have pictures, videos to that effect. I'm not even talking about the whole route. The whole route I was back. Because the crowd alone, before President Wiakwe arrived, wow, folks, imagine we started doing, interview from Central Monrovia. Imagine, because I started doing interview from around the Center Street area, and, the slum area, and slum community, Broad Street, and, everywhere when we're doing interview, most of the people we spoke with, but then, what some of the people? So then we go to one area, people said the West Island Road. And either today, CDC breaking ground for new party haircut. How you feel? You see the old folks. You could see them doing live interview on Cloud TV. You could see the old folks with a CDC regalia. They are CDC lappers. And they're happy, they are dancing in the streets just to celebrate. What kind of party? That is to tell you that your party is to the tax. That is to tell you that your party is too strong. Your party is capable enough. You don't have the other party that win election by maybe with less than 1%, 70,000 votes. No. CDC has always demonstrated maturity. Whenever you hear that CDC wins election, you should be the margin. And you should be thinking about the first election. CDC won landslide. How many counties did CDC win? CDC won all of the 15 counties. CDC won 14 landslide. The margin. 14 counties out of 15 counties. So the only county that CDC did not win was Lofa County. But they were able to win the rest of the counties. They demonstrated strength. They demonstrated political supremacy. Before CDC won the presidency, CDC has won several seats at the level of the legislature. That also demonstrates political maturity and supremacy. And that has been so superb about the CDC. No party but then no party had, more lawmakers, other than CDC. CDC was able to demonstrate that. To support, majority of the lawmakers won. Majority. You won. 2017, you won 14 counties. With all of the alliances. With all of the alliances. 2017. You won 14 counties. You know the party, but then when Joseph Boakai was contesting 2017 election, opposition party, and then I see senator then, the too many, endorsement. Yeah, they endorsed the Unity Party. You have too many political marriages, alliances, and all of that. With all of that, CDC keep making CDC beat them 2017. So the only thing that was there, because the party was in power. But then, the party was in power. But they said, Eileen. So the only thing they said Eileen was supporting, Eileen has not been what do I say? Eileen has not been the reason of CDC poor numbers. Since the election, Eileen is not a politician. She's from the United Party. So when it comes to the numbers, I don't want for people to be talking about CDC is because of this person. Nobody. CDC is a grassroots political party. CDC as a party is loved by the people. Whether CDC has it or CDC does not have it, the people, whether CDC is in position or out position, like I said, the people continue to stand by the party because they love the party. They believe in the party. Grand Julia County, we have major, if not all. But in fact, all said, I don't want to say if. I don't want to make it conditional to say if not all. But in fact, all. I'm talking about major opposition political parties. The like of Alexander Cummings. Then we have Simeon Freeman. You have Bernard Ayure. You have Musa Hassan Belete. They're all there. They are all the names. They are there. They are making statements on behalf of the CDC. You read what Senator Amara Kone, the Babolu senator, you read what he wrote. He's supposed to be there, but due to some engagement, but he could not let the invitation because he was sent an invitation to attend the program. He said he's sending a proxy that he trusts that will speak on his behalf. Senator Kone just posted on his official page, Amara Kone from Babolu County, that he had wished to form part of the program. But before the invitation, got to him, he already had another invitation to travel. So that's why he would not, attend the anniversary in person. And in what he wrote on his Facebook page, he was very emphatic. He praised the CDC. The CDC, 22 years is not easy. You have braved the storm. Because of your strength, your resilience, perseverance, that today you are celebrating 22 years of existence. Because we have not known the CDC to be, political party that has been causing problems. CDC is one of the peaceful, if not the most peaceful political party. That has been demonstrated too. You went to the People Party headquarters. You broke. The police found out the police were frightened. They were feared that, the CDC, wait a minute, we'll go to that party headquarters. They get machetes, they get weapons. That minute to the party headquarters, they say a lot. Greg, you were afraid to go down there to go break that party headquarters down. You were afraid. He thought, the people would have gone on rampage. Civilians would have gone on rampage. They would have done something contrary. But he went there peacefully. He said few armed police officers. In fact, they were taking leave. The week. The one that women, the people can use. The women, you know what I'm talking about now. Police officers. Very good police officers. They went there. Nobody disturbed them. Nobody harmed them. If I say put your attention week, this year, CDC, that bluffing party, man. CDC is a decent political party. So imagine police officers that went to go and protect demolition exercise. They were there taking week, taking properties of the CDC. When nobody, not a one person, not a single person, even took stone to throw it at them. And after that demolition, what did Gregory say? Gregory released a press statement praising the CDC that the CDC action speaks to, democracy. And this is how our democracy get mature. When we're talking about we need to contextualizing our democracy, it means we should put our democracy in context. And in putting our democracy in context, for example, say, Liberia, let's look at Ghana. The work is about, elevating your democracy. Ghana democracy is so mature. And you see most people praising Ghana. Ghana go to elections smoothly, no noise. They will say, let's contextualize our democracy. Let's put in context of Ghana. Let's elevate, let's upgrade our democracy. And CDC has been there. And most of the gains, CDC has not, just done good thing that, that has been reflected on the party. CDC has done major things that has reflected that the impact, the good impact has reflected on the country. Liberia. I'm gonna tell you one. That the party did that today, outside world, neighboring countries, internationally, people respect Liberia and people praise Liberia. That yes, Liberia democracy is building. And I'm gonna tell you one. It was CDC who demonstrated that. And the people didn't say the CDC. They didn't say the CDC. With George Weah, 2023 elections, 2023 general and presidential elections, when George Weah conceded defeat with less than 20,000 votes. In fact, the votes were 17,000, right? 17,000 votes. When George Weah conceded defeat, you know where did they carry our democracy? How did they elevate our democracy? The kind of respect they attracted to our country? That a certain president, not European president, not from the Western world, Because African leaders, like what's it called? Patrick Lumumba said, African leaders, whenever they get in power, they never want to leave. Until they leave, maybe forcibly or by war, something rebellion and something like that. But a certain president with less than 1% of the vote to concede defeat ahead of the official pronouncement from the National Elections Commission, that was quite welcoming. That was what the CDC did, because it was a CDC leadership. It was a CDC leadership. And that demonstration attracted love, attracted respect from other countries. The other countries started to say, "Oh, Liberia is doing well." It was George Weah under the CDC leadership. It was George Weah under the CDC leadership, nobody else. So it's not a surprise. It's not a surprise. Now listen to Nyatuan. Nyatuan say, and why in the comments there should go for CDC Senator Nyatuan. Say why and comments there should go for CDC anniversary when George Weah himself. So you can't go to somebody's house for a person's birthday when the person himself is not there, or something like that. But Nyatuan, you people were in the very opposition. Y'all, what you guys do? You guys marriage with the Benedict you you're talking, you're criticizing them today. With the scene and comments. When you people form the collaborating political parties. The collaborating political party was a conglomeration. Was a conglomeration of several political parties. And you people were everywhere because you needed a vote. You needed the numbers. So what is hurting you now? Why should you be crying? Why cry more than a bereaved? Kumi is not angry. Musa Belede is not vexed. Musa Belede is not saying because I have a party, I won't be president too, but I'm going to join here. Everybody, they have right to political association. Then what is making you vexed? Why are you getting angry? Why are you getting angry? Why is Nyatoya getting angry? That George Weah is not. Listen, George Weah is the political leader of the party. So while George Weah is there, George Weah is not there, the party will perform. And one thing Nyatoya should know, George Weah will not always be the political leader. So when George Weah resigned from politics, so the CDC will not exist? No. CDC will still have to exist. So those people are going there to fellowship because they also have political parties. It's possible, it's about reciprocation, right? Let's assume that the ability party or the ANC, they didn't have a program. Yeah. In return or in reciprocation, they might want to, invite the CDC. So CDC they will say that they're not going there too. So I'm like, let me put it with Asusu, right? So you have your program, your party, you have a party program. You invite me, I'll go there. And then you have your own, you call me, I'll go there to celebrate with you. When 2029 shall have come, the presidency, they will decide. They will decide. So now is what we call a political association. It's not about 2029. I know before 2029, there will be decisions. Decisions will be made. Oh, yes. Decision will be made. Oh, it will happen. Even the first round of the election, the second round of the election, still, other political parties will support. This will be the parties that will accumulate the higher votes. So they are the ones that will go for the second round. So other parties will drop. And those parties that will drop now will be having, negotiations, discussions. Because everybody will be fighting now to attract the votes, to get people joining them because they want the numbers. So we fight for nothing there. So I should be crying too soon. I see the UP folks, they all around crying. Oh, see this is why why Belete go sit on that? Why Cummings go sit on that? Why Bernard Ayew go sit on? What do you? Come on, man. Are you joking? Why are you so envious? So, folks, CDC. Oh God, CDC is just I trying to derive the kind of description to give the party, because I try saying the most popular political parties, but I think also some kind of description. Yeah, a party that you can't do nothing to. And in fact, I'm sure one of the reasons why Grand Judea is crowded, because you are there, you are following, you can see the crowd, right? It's a complete, let me put it this way. It's a complete tsunami. It's a complete tsunami based on the multitude of people that have converged there. It's a mammoth crowd in Grand Judea County. And one of the smartest thing that CDC did, CDC was so smart enough. CDC so we'll have the anniversary in Monserrato or in town here. They will say, oh, CDC, they get plenty of people in here. You see, they celebrated the anniversary. They said that's why the place packed. Yes, because at the city, the city is densely populated. So CDC says, we'll take it from here. We'll keep a distance far off. Way in the southeast. If people say make their way there, they will know that we're still strong. And that was very smart enough. Very, very smart enough. Very, very smart enough. One of the smartest things that the party was able to do to demonstrate their strength by taking the program from here, carrying it to Grand Judea. And yet and still, you still see the kind of people, the multitude of people. People are still making their way. Even tonight, as we speak, tonight, people are still going. People are still pouring in. In fact, the number is not complete yet. And secondly, folks, you know that the reason why, that CDC number ahead of 2029, CDC popularity or CDC numbers might increase. It might increase. You know why? This is an analysis, right? That will make the number to increase, right? One of the reasons why CDC number will increase ahead of the 2029 elections is, or will derive from the current United Party. And the numbers you see in Grand Judea County, it is from the minor and form in which the United Party is leading this country. So if I saw United Party now, just by their presidency, by their presidency, they are now giving CDC numbers. Because the folks, the Liberians, they have sat and compared. They have done their comparative analysis between the two parties in terms of government or governance. They have done their analysis in terms of governance. The two parties, they compare CDC. Let's do it step by step. That's the first 3 years. What CDC did. On the economy, how the economy was booming. You compare it to United Party 3 years in power. Blah. So they failed that one. We both said, but now we prefer CDC. It better bring CDC back. So United Party now, just by that thing that they're doing, that funny thing that they're doing, all right. Secondly, because they lied to the Liberian people that in fact they were coming because CDC was bringing drug in the country. In fact, they were bringing kush, they were bringing this, they were bringing that. Today, they have been caught up in the web, and they are exporting high-class drug, cocaine. So why are they going to? What would be their campaign message? You think they will go to Liberian people again and say, but if I say because the people will be looking at, let's assume if they go back to the Liberian people, they say, oh, they fought in drugs. Liberian people will never trust them again. So they can never go back in to the Liberian people. They say, oh, CDC are bringing drugs because they have done the works. They have done their works when it comes to drug issue. So not just for drug issue alone. If you put in United Party and CDC will win. Because people look at the lesser evil. You understand the analysis? People will be looking at what? The lesser evil. See, United Party, you now under your leadership, be exporting cocaine. Drug that concentrated in Mexico there. The Panama and the hardcore drugs there. You're not looking at all the local things when you be talking kush because you're lying. Say, Joe, we are bringing kush. Joe, we are bringing marijuana. But your own, so papa drugs that you're bringing in the country. You get spark in that. You get solar panel. You get, and how they call it? They get another one they call, I don't know what it. They get that differently. But you're not remember at certain time we used to tell you, certain time they're buying for everywhere. They come and they're very common. And they keep on they say they're a rehabilitation center. Because everywhere you surprise, you see bodies, their bodies. You see their bodies, corpses, everywhere. On the streets, even on the, they imagine Broad Street and all. You see they are disadvantaged, caught in Zogos. You see all that person. Tina, dead. You wake up, be walking. The next morning, you see 2, 3, their body. Disadvantaged youth. So the thing that, they are on a drug. The United Party on a drug is too bad. That one can kill instantly. Okay. So I don't know cocaine. I think cocaine is better thing. Cocaine is a joke. Cocaine is a joke. The high class drug. The whole cocaine been it. And let me tell you, that whole drug been it. We just pass through it. We just pass through it small. What did the people say? The people never said they'll come to first, to come fight corruption or fight this. The people like, what we in a case? So you think 2029 will go back to the Liberian people? All the lies, everything they said, they fight. Officials of the CDC, they took millions of dollars. That when they come to power, they will prosecute them. And no case, they have not won anything because they can't prove nothing. That is to tell you that everything they said during the election yearing period, those were all lies. To the extent. Because Summer 12 was their target. Because that was what they told the Liberian people. That in fact, the finance minister, because everything was started around amongst the former officials for the CDC. Everything was tied around at the big fish. Summer 12 was a big fish. And that was the impression that they put Liberians on, that Summer 12 has taken millions of dollars of the Liberian people's money. That when they should have come to the presidency, to everybody unfinished, they will out. That's the case here. Who has won the case because of shame and disgrace. Now they just so that they can convince the Liberian people. They want to revert the decision of the court. and it can work easily. Talking about jury temporary, jury they want. So who can keep the jury then? Now the Ministry of Justice, they are 7 now. Can prepare everything. The jurors, they keep them. Not where. Then the people say that, but say, oh, yes, the jurors came with that decision and say, oh, everything else we're not looking at deal. That's it, man. Of someone else. The law is the law. So whatever the law says, that's what people should do. You pick a jock in the country, you get first king, second king, all in the country now, and nothing. The disgusting part about it, folks. Imagine, since the whole drug, the cocaine, the 19 million cocaine, the whole drug saga, since the whole thing started, no one person has been arrested. To tell you that, this cartel is well rooted now under the Unity Party government. That government is aware. Nothing. And the paper going around here, you see the man, you see Bianco there. Bunky brother, when they see that 1 or 2 parts on it, they will put them in pickup. They're pretending like the 40 drug. Oh, yeah, doing this, doing that. Oh, yeah. Bianco then will put you in pickup to prove to the world that the working is, oh, man. Yeah, they have people that arrested me. So they go see them and they say, I know Grand Crew County, the brain, I know the value of body and narcotic drug brain, what. So the cocaine, you get the cocaine for you go burn it. So when you burn the cocaine, yeah, you're right, Perry. Yeah, Mr. Slovert, you're right. That frustration, they are definitely speaking of frustration because they are lying their way. Everything they say, just lies. And in fact, lies has, the lies have color with them now. So nothing that they can do. Nothing, absolutely nothing they can do. The lies have caught up with them. They can't go anywhere. And nothing now they can tell the Liberian people. There's no way. Nothing convincing that they can tell the Liberian people. Nothing is convincing. Today, your president, established another task force. Yeah, I'm going to read it for you. Yeah, let me show you something. But before I come to now, let me read this. This is what Senator Amara Conner wrote. He wrote something here, and okay. So, but let me share something with you quickly. Okay. The ANC dedication harass. I can share this video with you quickly. Then we can do something. I want to share something with you quickly. So I want to share. Let me share this with you quickly so we can see. Yeah, just a few minutes ago, ANC dedication arrived in Grand Jida County. Yeah, the Alternative National Congress dedication just arrived in Grand Jida. So let me share this quickly just to show it to you so you can see what we are talking about. Yeah. So let me share this with you quickly. I think you see this in passing. I just want to share this with you in passing.
It's going to be a massive occasion to be great. The delegation earlier had to stop in Ganta City and pick up for Saki play, and later arrive tonight here in Zulu West. And so, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are following us from. This is OKFM Live, coming to you from Zulu Whiskey, Zetchu City, Grand Jide County. My name is John Davey, and this is the delegation of the AMC that have arrived here in Zulu Whiskey, Grand Jide County to grace the CDC 22nd anniversary. So you can see the vehicle of the AMC dedication here. We have the entire team from the AMC here. We are told this is going to be a massive occasion to be graced. The delegation earlier had to stop in Ganta City and pick up for Sakibli, and later arrived tonight here in Zulu Whiskey, Grand Jide County. My name is John David, and I'm here. This is evening here in Zetchu City. So
okay, so let's hold it there. I just thought to share that with you. Imagine, you see the convoy, Cummings, Alexander Cummings, and his entourage, Ralph, the dedication, ANC dedication of Ralph. See the convoy. I told you that some people are still making their way. Tonight, people are making their way. Several top opposition leaders, they're arriving tonight. Considering the numbers are already there, the numbers are there, and people are still making their way. So imagine tomorrow now. So I hope there will be no space. The whole place will sweat up. It will sweat up. and that's the strength. That's the strength of the CDC. We'll talk about the CDC. So yeah, folks, that's the strength of the CDC. CDC is just so mighty. Yeah, so mighty. I want to share this with you quickly. I want to share this with you. This is something he wrote. Okay, I think okay. So I just want to read this. I want to read this out quickly. This is what he wrote on his official Facebook page to the Congress for Democratic Change. Yeah. So it's a special statement by Senator Amara Kone. So let me share this with you, okay? I want to share this with you. All right, so I'll read it out for you. So it says, statement by Senator Amara M. Kone on the occasion of the 22nd anniversary celebration of the Congress for Democratic Change, June 26, 2026. Mr. Chairman, distinguished officials, and members of the Congress for Democratic Change, I sincerely thank you for the gracious invitation to join you in Zetchu. Its 22nd anniversary, and begins an important journey of political renewal. Unfortunately, a prior commitment scheduled well in advance prevents me from being present for this occasion. However, I have arranged for a representative to attend on my behalf, and I trust that my spirit of support will communicate the respect and goodwill I hold for this gathering and for those assembled from across the country. The milestone you celebrate today demonstrates the perseverance and determination of your membership and leadership. 22 years of organized political participation is a significant achievement in any democracy. reflecting the dedication of those who have kept this institution alive through times of challenge and progress. As an independent senator serving all Liberians, I firmly believe that a healthy democracy relies on the full and active participation of all political voices. When political parties are strong, principled, and engaged, our institutions are more robust, our citizens better served, and our republic our citizens better served, and our republic more resilient. This principle applies equally to every party and platform across the political spectrum. I wish the CDC a peaceful, productive, and memorable celebration. May your discussions in Grand Juda County produce outcomes that benefit not only your members, but also the broader Liberian people we all called to serve. God bless the Congress for Democratic Change. God bless the people of Grand Republic of Liberia, blah, 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 blah. So, folks, here we go. That's it. So I thought to read that out for you, eh? So you get, so that was Senator Cornyn, wrote. He had wished to form part of the program, but he had scheduled, engagement before the invitation, so he couldn't let them. But he chose, he sent a proxy to proxy on his behalf. But you're still able to write, this, statement with this statement, these words, good words, encouraging, praising the CDC. So let's go to this one. And this is something from the executive mansion. They took Abraham Nkrumah from the DA. Yeah, you see the whole government. So when the Nigerian pastor said the government is confused, and that's the reality. The government is actually confused. You told Abraham Nkrumah from DA. Eh? You dismissed Nkrumah. Because Nkrumah was there. Nkrumah was exposing the thing and said, move on here, go sit down. Then you bring Nkrumah back again. You dismiss the movement for that. You bring it back. See why they put him. You bring the task force area. You put Nkrumah, a chairman of the task force. No, the government is actually confused. So, okay. Let me read this out. Executive Mansion. Friday, July 26, 2026. Friday, July 26, 2026. Executive Mansion, Monrovia, Liberia. President Joseph Newman Boakai Sr. has issued Executive Order number 167, establishing National Task Force to combat illicit mining activities, highlighting his administration strides in protecting Liberia's natural resources, preserving the environment, and ensuring that the country's mineral wealth benefits all Liberians. Blah, blah, blah. And I don't even want to waste my time on it. The executive order creates, protects our resources. The executive order creates the protect of resources and establishes a task force. It says a multi-agency body mandated to immediately halt and prohibit all unlawful mining activities across Liberia. So the task force that they're talking about. So you can see you can see this in the quotation mark. Protect our resources task force. So that's the name of the task force. Protect our resources task force. So it's a multi-agency body mandated to immediately halt and prohibit all unlawful mining activities across Liberia, according to what is before me here. It says the task force will investigate illegal mining operations, confiscate equipment used in illicit activities, facilitate and facilitate the arrest and prosecution of violators, and work closely with relevant security institutions to enforce the country's mining and environmental laws. The executive order follows growing concerns over the widespread environmental destruction caused by illegal mining, including river diversion, dragging of waterways, deforestation, destruction of wetlands, and farmlands, contamination of freshwater sources, and the unlawful use of hazardous substances such as mercury and cyanide. Yeah, the mercury and the cyanide. What is it? Okay. So these activities have also contributed to significant revenue losses, undermine the rule of law, fueled smuggling, and threaten the livelihoods of communities across the country. The president emphasized that Liberia's mineral resources are national assets that must be managed responsibly for the benefit of present and future generations. Accordingly, the task force has been directed to adopt a coordinated, intelligence-driven approach that combines law enforcement, that's law enforcement, environmental protection, community engagement, and institutional collaboration. Okay, this is the point. Abraham Nkrumah has been appointed to chair the task force alongside members, Ashford, Pew, Prince Mobile, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, so a new job. So I just thought to read that out to you. So Abraham Nkrumah now, they are calling back to kind of manage the mining task force. You say, oh, people can, illicit mining and all kind of things. The mining is, diverting this, it destroying, mineral, mercury, cyanide, you just name the rest of them. So that's it, folks. That's it. So I just thought to let you know. So I don't want to waste our time. So that's it, folks. So let's go to the line and let's pick your calls. Let's go to the line and pick your calls. 0772 23 99 33 0777 9803 0777 9803 33. Then you have 0886 30 44 97 and 0777 98 0375. You can put in your calls down so you can have your interaction. Yeah, you are sorry. Yeah, June, not July, June. Yeah, yes. Yeah, Rita, yeah. Rita, you're right, June. So let's go to the lines and hello. Hello?
How you doing, Neto? How you doing, my brother?
I'm okay. What's your name, boss?
My name is Oliver Baba. Calling from Duazo.
Oliver, go ahead. Let's say it quickly. Make your point.
Yeah, my brother, I got much to say. I just want to commend you people for your hard work you're doing. Make you really wishing all well. I mean, I transport man. I run in the traffic like when people sit down in the car with us when you're discussing the issue, they can really be like on your side. But other people can be getting first. So I just call to appreciate you, brother.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hello?
Yeah, how are you, brother Nathan?
I'm okay. What's your name, boss?
Yeah, I'm Abraham Financial Frank on Lionel here.
All right, go ahead.
CDC is more than last. Yeah. And since CDC came this country to call LRB Liberia, CDC had never lose election. And nothing will make her to lose election. But when the people hear about CDC, they're walking all into that brain, all in our ear, all in our soul, all in our mind. Now, thank God we can see that some of them who are on the United Party side, some of them they are always they are happy to join the CDC bar, and some of them they are carrying the CDC lapper. So the party is more than last. It's more than last. The last we are talking about is not the laugh physically on the air, but it's a social laugh on God Himself on heaven. So we will continue to be in power, and only now our president King is coming back. He is coming back. He will continue to rule, and Liberia will be better, and the Liberia will continue to make sure we are they will begin to stay in power. That's what he will do. So God bless you. Thank you, brother. God bless you.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much, my brother. Thanks for the support. Hello. Hello. Yeah, hello. What's your name?
To the board to call also. We shopping, we can't get a station. And we go up to the FM, they can't pick her up. Say plenty, they can put her up.
How you manage to listen to the show now to call?
No, just I look at it.
Okay, but that's the most. Okay. Okay. Yeah, but at least thank God you're in the station small now. So yeah, we're getting there.
Listening to now, someone talking. Why is not coming? To go beyond we are. But we tell opposition, thank you. We are telling us, congratulations. We are starting with the all opposition must say that run tower and talk Democrat on one war. Because the United Party say that they will not be able to get one war to make. We will pray for them to be one war. So that now we move the people in because we're shopping. Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you, Papa.
All right, thank you.
I started to see it to listen to
Thank you so much. 0772 23 99 33 0777 98 03 75 08 86 30 44 97. And too many calls coming in. Let's go here. Hello.
Good evening, Nathan.
CDC Pabe.
Yeah.
How you doing?
All right. About 2-3 hours.
Oh, CDC Pabe, you slip off the line. Let's go to the women's line. Hello. Hello. Hello, are you there? Hello? Hello? I'm getting you. Come on. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Hello? I'm okay. How you doing?
Patient recording what people more important like the
Patient for patient, let's hear you.
I said for our chairman and all the folks in the Southeast, let me tell you. And to the issue of the United Party, and then taking a Katumu as the one they said okay, because nobody knows who they see them in the photo or the thinking about and they just issue like in the we don't be asking why they be seeing Katumu just see them in the photo. We don't see where a woman around, we don't see the man a woman. It's all the concern to be asking Baka. Or what the concern was see at the time for me. The issue in the concern is that the two concern and the time for me. And the Baba and the word, then you do it and somebody more at the time for me. It ain't your business. And not a business issue. Can you Baba take more for me? The best
You're right. You're right. Certainly. Thank you for your participation. Hello.
Good evening, Nathan.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
What's your name?
Thank you. My name is Lee, and I'm calling on Chicken Department the proud member of concern that went for justice. Well, Nathan, I'm so happy. The reason is very simple. I hear from Greg here. And my senator there flying with the issue as relevant in Grand here. And look around, photo them here scenes from Grand here. There I know he's in hard water. He is now worrying for 2029 or whatsoever that he will be coming to power because the same CDC that made him senator in the country. So these guys will be angry to see that kind of crowd because all they wanted is that the opposition will be at one another. Then it will be happy. Sometimes when I look to the country, they know these are things that come in the parent, they really war that brought we don't go into problem. because they were not truthful. Fully the red door and don't want to do good things. They will give more advices to see. These are things Kanye they following today. But the war is rushing. Kanye, you guys are too young for to come and see. No, you should be proud. Because the fact is this. Most of you that supporting the old man, you guys are not truthful to me because the old man is proceeding wrongly. The old man spoiled his jobs today. Went for 3 weeks. We cannot get one person there arrested for the issue of drugs. So I leave that take the old man to be serious manner almost. The government is on serious. They take your business. Because today, the international community that cannot all that do to know what is happening for pertaining to the jobs. You guys are not discussing the issue. But you're discussing Kuni going to Grand Chile. Yeah, you a serious manner person. But the camera all most of you that got passport will be traveling. No, I don't get it. But when you get to the international airport, you'll be packing your left side because you're not doing it.
The people cry more than they bereave. So,
yeah. Why am I
Come in that money, gas, carry more than 2, 3, 4, 5 cars. He carry all delegation. He's spending your money. You're not there.
Yeah. You're not there. When they get you there, if I come in the talk to it, I mean, even if you talk to come and going and now your business, why you so be doing that? You telling the war about the issue of the drugs if you're arrested at the airport. We want to know who brought those drugs.
Certainly.
That's our concern. Thank you, bro.
All right. Thank you so much. That's all there. The line is hot, and someone is right here with us. Hello. 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 I'm getting you. Yes. You okay? You good? Oh, General Manzi, how you doing? Yes. You're right. You're right. Okay, General. General, flip firing again. General Masisi. Okay, so we'll go to another general again, Edmo Carr. One of the men that I saw firing.
Thank you. Nito, how are you?
I'm okay, Edmo. It's good to have you on. Let's hear you, Edmo.
Thank you. I am a proud member of Concerned Liberians for Justice and pushing for the return. Wow. Am I there?
Yeah, you live. Edmo, I'm getting you.
Okay.
I'm getting you.
The Unity Party, they are confused. They are confused, like the man of God said. And that confusion has also led them to frustration. Okay? They are frustrated. They are angry with themselves. They thought that 6 years is 100 years before going to election. That is how they were thinking when they took power 2024. Now, 6 years is very fast to go. We are where we are now. So they can make a because you should blame yourself. Why are you going after? Because when you took over the presidency, you chased all of the opposition leader. Okay, when President Weah speak, these boys at the Information Ministry will refer to it as having mosquito brain. When Alexander Comey come out and run his opinion on national issues, the guys will call him Dwa. Then the last time we measured Alexander Comey and Boakai, Alexander Comey was stronger than Boakai. When the Simon Freeman, when Simon Freeman speak out,
but who did I measure, man?
Yeah.
And who did I measure?
Who did the measurement? Oh yeah, we did a measurement in our kitchen. When the refrigerator is not coming at we did a measurement. It's not coming was stolen in Joe. Okay, so when Simon Freeman come out and run an opinion on national issue as well, the refrigerator has he said yeah. So all these things they were doing. They didn't know that they needed the opposition community. Time will come, you will need all these people. So here now we are having our program day one. These little party people were running around with video. Oh, the program failed. The program now is sunset. They are seeing many videos emerging from Grand Chida County. They are not afraid. They are trimming it. They are making all kinds of statements. You having one senator who don't know your own direction, telling us, say, George, we are see America there. It is not going to go be the keynote speaker for his program. But so no, this is CDC and the Liberian program. And moreover, Alexander Cummings is not dumb like you. Because Alexander Cummings is informed. He knows that President Weah is in another South America on international engagement. And still is not going to dumb and fool like you that made that statement. This is why he's taking his pressure time to attend an opposition program. And it's not coming with you guys. You guys drove him away. He joined you people. You did all that you could do in this place here. Later on, what did the guy do? You start carrying him to court. You say he's filling a document. You did that, you did that. So you blame yourself. Look at one of the guys, one of the personality that will be speaking there. I think rule of law and institutional democracy, which is the former associate.
Cabinet China. Yeah, Cabinet China.
So look at Cabinet China when he posted. So what do you blame when Cabinet China is going to go attend CDC program? CDC government Cabinet China was impeached. You know the government, they wrong to the man, they are evil, we are wicked. Then he supported you guys. Echo rule and say, hey, you, give Cabinet China a benefit. Also reinstate it. Now you will preach that message that the CDC government was a wicked government at the time. You take over the presidency. You have the opportunity to make 2 substantial appointments. You appoint the Chief Justice of the Republic of Liberia. You Justices of the Supreme Court bench. You did not Cabinet Jana. You
In fact, Edmond, what a day. I think you can remember there was a case involving one Liberian, but I think he spent much time in Guinea. So later he traveled to Liberia. I think that issue will the junta government on doing. So the government of Guinea, the junta government, that federal, the federal in question, Cabinet General was his legal counsel. But to Cabinet utmost surprise, they were able to turn his client over to the junta government. And since they took that guy away to Guinea, we have not heard nothing, whether he's still alive, whether he's dead. Yes.
Yeah.
It was this very United Party government.
The war at the Morovia Center prison, while that guy was under the jurisdiction of the court. Overnight, they took that guy from there and sold him to Guinea for some pickles. And they took him away. Cabinet General raised the red flag. He talked about it. Nobody could talk to him. Look at Amarakole. Amarakole supported you. Okay? Here you are. You don't want to hear him. You don't want to see him. So everything that you have been doing, we have been saying that, we have been telling you that this day that was going to come, we are not even announcing a martial here or collaboration here, a job opposition unity.
But
our program.
But the good thing about it is that we even far from 2029. We're not even close to 2029. And then the guy worrying because I know that when the time comes closer, more people come. In fact, because that's too much number. I know 2027, 2028. The one that you see something to happen to your family. Yeah, because when 2028 family. Because the number will pump, the number will increase. We're not go far away. You're crying that day. We still in 2026. Then you're crying. What much more when we're 2026? You know how many people will support this? Even some of your very common official will leave because they say, they still 4 years. I've been working for going to CDC. They will cross. But I don't want to get in that small 2028, 2029. Some own government official will join CDC. So now I should be crying.
Yeah,
all right, man.
So to conclude quickly, that is why we are saying that they should blame themselves for everything that is happening today because they fail to realize that parents will tell you will need all of these people in your camp to make you. So you don't need any opposition. You call Ellis Dua, you call President William Mosino Bree, you call the other guy that he's saying here, what did they do to benefit? You chase benefit. You talk somebody benefit from him as a business person. You are muscling and harassing all the leader in the country. So at this time that you need it, say bravo to all of them. We are standing with you, and we are saying that it's not coming. We are here. We pay good for good. If you deem it necessary not to stay alone, come to CDC. President, we are living this thing. When you join the collabo, who could be pushing you for the next? We are not like you. You put that you stuck with them.
You're right.
Later on, they drag you in the mouth. Thank you, my dear brother.
Thank you, Edmond Carr. Thank you. That was great. Let's go to the line. Hello.
Good evening, Stephen.
This is not Stephen. This is Newton.
Yeah, I'm Peter David Castle. I call from another state like in Lower Johnsonville. An outstanding member of the Concerned Everyone for Justice. Stephen Carton, yeah. I don't know why guy from United Party should be taking paracetamol for CDC headache. You know, the guy, yeah, the scared that they are being deployed by them very soon. And I really admire you people, the messages that you people have been pushing. Let me appreciate you people in the media. And because you people have been pushing the message of what opposition and unification and that of unity. And yeah, so what is happening to Grand Jude? I think that's a pathway for the opposition to come together. Once we are united in the opposition, and the absolutely will become very stronger. So it has sent a clear message to the political leader and the entire community of the Unity Party. That's why they are just writing all kinds of tracks on Facebook. That's a political career and Colorado have just, these guys are not brave. They just a single gathering, anniversary. That's a gathering. So I think they need to upgrade their method thinking and ensure that they should deliver. But Canton I assure you, they are going to be dislodged from power. The message
Certainly,
is
you're
clear
right.
and thank you very much.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much, my brother. In fact, you know the party, they promised change, but things are getting harder. Let's go to the diaspora line. We have our brother from the US of A. He has joined us to participate. Good evening, welcome.
Yeah, good evening, Newton. How are you?
I'm okay. You live?
Yeah, this is Abraham Yoyo. I'm actually calling from Seoul right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so I want to say thank you for the show, Newton. Thank you for what you are doing. You know, you just like sit in exactly like AB. So most of the time I hear people calling you AB when you take over the show. And that is so good, you know.
Thank you.
Because yeah, AB control this show so much until everybody are so used to him. And then when you get on, you just play exactly like him. So this is good. But then I want to say thanks to you guys for everything you guys are doing in that country, you know, enlightening our people, giving them the real information. But I want to leave this for the United Party people. You know, when I was back home, being a militant of the CDC, we always sing this song. Thing like this, so much thing like this, thing like this, so much thing like this, thing there. Those guys will continue to regret. Somebody like Kanye Gbagbala, always think that Kanye Gbagbala, you, 2017, you were sitting in a pickup that was given to you by or what they call Liberty Party. You went all around, you lost. You couldn't do anything. CDC brought you over, gave you position, made you today you got money. You today can sit and go against CDC and you think that you will be peaceful? You will never be peaceful. The same thing go to Thomas Fala. Those guys will continue to die in the dream. Every night when they lay down to sleep, they will see themselves dying. And when they jump up and sleep, they will be, oh, I'm still alive. That's how they will continue to live. So let them continue. It will continue to hear them. It will continue to hear them. I want to say kudos to you guys. Kudos to the team in the county there. And for me, I just sit there, I just looking at the live and seeing everything happening. I'm so happy. CDC is the way of life. The Liberian people love CDC, and there's nothing anybody can do to change that. From the day CDC was founded, it has been as it is today. It's still CDC. Nothing can break us down. We will continue to support CDC, and we are here. We will stand back, waiting for 2029. Thank you, Newton. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for the show.
Thank you for your participation, my brother. We also appreciate you so much. Thank you. Let's keep fighting. And let's go here. So Lofa Queen, are you in Grand Judah? I want to update. I me see what I can post. Somebody from there, but I'll see what how that works. Yeah. So what's the possibilities? What's the possibility is like? Yeah, I want to see how that works. To speak with somebody just briefly, at most 2-3 minutes, to just get some updates from there. So let's go to the women's line. Hello. Hello, what's your name? Yeah, how about go ahead and make a point quickly.
But you don't really know what thing in the United Party for the pocket royal. Because on the social media or CDC.
That's CDC doing that people headed to CDC not ready, yo. CDC they're shaking so much, giving it. They're getting scared, they're getting hell of via hell. Yeah.
Social media or CDC. You only have platform CDC. You tell them that CDC. Well, yeah, the party on the national wickedness. Check on it on the national region. Well, check me out. They will not be able to do nothing for that.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hello.
Thank you very much. Good evening, Nito.
Spencer. Good evening, Spencer.
Yes, Nito, I'm Spencer Mohammed, and I call from Down Coast Onio, Winter Community, member of Concern like Bureau for Justice. Look, Nito, you said it all. Nito, you know why the guys are jittering? Look, there is a saying that when you see your shadow in the river, then you start to get afraid of yourself. The Unity Party has seen a shadow in the river based on what is happening in Nigeria campus. Because the guys were all around here posting fake photos. Oh, CDC is no longer CDC. But the reality is setting in, we are all getting afraid. Look, let me tell you, Unity Party. Unity Party, you cannot govern in life. You can run campaign in life, but you will never govern in life. Sometimes I listen to them, they say, oh, CDC, your position is weak. We are not even starting on just one party, just one problem. They are saying, kind of. Unity Party also down. All of the stammers are on Facebook posting all kind of negativity. And even to us, what is disgusting is Kanyo. Kanyo is saying, Elitana Kumi, going to consider it a demotion. How will 1% or 1 added to 49 be a demotion? I thought it is for the next time to 1 would be demotion. What kind of education you guys got? How are you guys exposing themselves at this? So you guys are just been lying to us here under the canopy of education. That's why sometimes when we sit down, we appreciate President. We are for giving us the opportunity to see what we are saying today. Because you guys were all over here regarding themselves to be educated. And they've been riding on our shoulder for nothing. But see, all of them are exposing themselves from Kanyo to the other senator in Nimba. Everyone is just catering and just pushing all kinds of things that does not make any sense. What kind of people here though? Why are they taking a pill when the head is not happening? We as musicians are going to do that. We are doing a gymnastics. We're not too bad. Because they are saying that says people who cut off people with cut lives will always be a friend for people to stay behind them with cut lives. Unity Party has seen their defeat, that's why they are destroying. And you know why it's defeating Unity Party? It is the reason for which Unity Party is being defeated by the day is that group of guys they get at the Ministry of Information. These guys, they do not regard any of our leaders in our country. What is people with them, they sit there and instruct you and they act like a bamboo wall that if they close the door behind.
Certainly,
that one day need the people. Look at the youth cabinet. Look at how they fit.
You're right, Edmond. Let me sorry, but Tabu. Thank you. Let's go to the diaspora line. Let's hold you there. Time. Hello. Hello. Can you get me? I'm getting you. Hello.
So I don't do.
Hello.
So they adopt. Getting me?
I think go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I don't. They want for the 9 million drugs in country. They're breaking all those companies so you can don't forget about it. For the show, you're doing good, but you go back to that. Because as we speak, my nephew is in the streets. I think okay, they're talking about the drugs. The man of people, all they're doing a distraction.
Yeah.
They want to get distracted to from the drugs. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so kindly. And let's take this one. Hello.
Yeah. Good
evening. What's your name?
Yeah, I'm Emmanuel M2. Calling you from Boulevard District Northwest precisely.
Yeah, Emmanuel, go ahead. Let's hear it quick.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. But let me just say this. The Unity Party people will continue to, be strangulated politically because CDC is not a play party. This party came together purposely because we want to emancipate the people who are the common law. So, coming to this agenda cause, think we came with all our minds. I can better tell you. CDC will remain in the minds of the people. Will continue to pursue what is right for this country. Let me tell you, people like Kanyo Barbara, they are not people to gain relevant in this place. They understand that they are lost political relevance. So we are not looking at them, but we are looking at the bigger picture. It's the Liberian people. Let me just say this. The Liberian people will be emancipated come 2029. They should be head ahead. You understand? Liberia is for all of us. So we speak our minds all the time and we engage all political rhetoric that they have been doing. They have been giving our people. Thank you very much for putting me in the time. CDC comes back 2029.
Okay, my brother, thank you. CDC will make a comeback 2029. I like that. So let's go here. Hello.
Thank you for the share.
Hello. Yeah, go ahead, make
I'm
it
calling for the second on the SK. You know, the problem of the Unity Party, the job issue, they discussing the job issue. So now, the young always be talking about CDC or CDC, this, CDC, that. The people that voted for you in power. Look at the man like Colibani. Look at the man like Galando. They still covering me. Abandon. Le cabinet cabinet, le on est pour ça. Mais tu te lèves, mais 4 years, they put them moving from behind them. Then we know the power they feel. They feel the same thing. Then anything about that one. They got that proper there, and say president, then they say backing him. The men are always die, almost die to Tony. Then they say backing him, spoiling country, the resources. They just go in, they trying to sell drugs, they're taking the drug for free time, they can't, they're carrying it. They didn't talk about that one. They said backing Baka and children. They are getting rich. They are getting hungry. You know, people want to bring them. What they there? They feel that they will do to Joria or they will do to the city. But some of them not. For the show, man.
Hello. Hello. So, folks, the time has caught up with us. We got to go. So, yeah, thank you so kindly. Thank you so very much. So, let's keep fighting. Like we always say, let's keep fighting together for the betterment of our country, because this country is ours. This is our country. Let's keep fighting for our country. Many thanks to all of you for joining the show tonight. And we'll also be wishing you guys a wonderful weekend. We want to say we are grateful to the attorney at law, Abraham Gasset Weir, the teacher light. He was always there. The teacher light was able to give us the platform. We were able to sit here, me and the team from the diaspora. They are fortunate that I'm sure because of this the same graduate issue, they were unable to join the conversation today, but we look forward to seeing them next Friday. Yes, because I think Bro called me and Prince too. The two basic, those from the diaspora, the basic, all our friends, relatives calling them. Some people, they need places and Lushing area, and all. So they're making connection because some of them are also connected. Some of them have lineage with Grand Gila County, so they're using that to connect, get some of their friends, Lushing area, and all of that. That's because I spoke with Bro. So yes, they've been so marvelous. Yes, they've been always there, joining the show. We're always working together for the betterment of our country. So once again, my name is Newton Tupa. Have yourself a pleasant weekend. Bye bye.